Okay, guys, it's Baileywiki, and we have a bunch of special guests today. We are going to do a little combat one-shot. We're going to do it with a couple of surprises. One, we're going to do it in some 3D, or if you're not aware, you're looking at a Foundry scene right now. And it's 2D scene, and Foundry's really good at that, like all the other VTTs, but Foundry's also really good at 3D, so we're going to jump into that here in a second. But before we do, first of all, we're actually going to play the DC20 system today. So if you haven't seen DC20 played yet, this is going to be a chance for you to see it. And we've got some people that are new to the DC20 system, and we've got some veterans also. So let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves. Why don't we start with our illustrious DM today, Patryk. Hey, Patryk.
Hi, hello everyone.
Are you
nice
ready
to be here? Yeah.
Are you ready to wrangle the cats here?
Yeah, to get smacked.
Love it.
By you.
Love it. All right. And then we're going to, and I think, Patryk, this might be your first time playing 3D. So those are new experiences for everybody all the way around. Let's go then to our first player, Swift. Swift, you're the 3D design director at Baileywiki. How you doing?
Hello there. Doing pretty well. Yeah.
And you have some
I figured I should be okay with the 3D side of this.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah. You better be. So you're going to play, even though you got some GM permissions, you're going to play a player today as well, right?
Yes, I'm playing a crossbow character, champion. That's the one. I'm going to be shooting at a bunch of people. I've played DC20 before, but not a lot. But I do really like the system for what I've played so far. So looking forward to just some more gameplay.
Great. We're just going to play level 1 today as well for everybody. I'm going to be playing a Barbarian named Goldrop. And next up, we've got DigiDM, one of our resident map designers, also making some incredible 3D animated assets for Foundry. Hey, DigiDM, you're playing Arbor today, right?
Hello. Yes, I am playing Arbor, the elf cleric, and while I am well versed on 3D side of things and GM my own games in strictly 3D, I have never played the DC20 system, so I'm excited.
All right. Well, Patryk's gonna help gently guide us through this today for those of us who are new. Now, not new to the DC20 system are my next two guests here. We'll start with Onyx. Hey, Onyx.
Hello. Today I'm playing a champion Giantborn theme, mixed ancestry there.
Fantastic.
And all that.
A couple of us giants here. Love it. And Onyx is a third-party content producer for DC20 content. We've done a video together introducing you guys to some of his work. And last but not least is SirNiloc playing Iceven.
Yeah, Eastman, nondescript. Well, actually, I should probably not say it in case any of my players are watching. But this is a character in the games that I run. But yeah, I am not unfamiliar with the DC20 system, but I am rather unfamiliar with actually getting to play. Usually, I'm developing stuff or running games, so this will be a nice treat for the forever GM.
Fantastic. And SirNiloc, yes, also third-party content producer for DC20 content. So, all right, well, we've got the gang together here. I'm going to go ahead and become a player now, and I'm going to hand it over to our trusty GM here, Patryk.
Okay, so you are at the front of the warehouse where your mayor of the city told you to go and get rid of some bandits that are staying there, maybe doing some shady stuff, you don't know, but you are prepared, you are ready, you are a little bit reckless, and you will go in guns blazing, swords swinging. At least that's what I heard when I heard stories about this troop. So what you really want to do?
Well, gentlemen, I've never worked with any of you before. Don't know if you're any good. But my style is a bit through the front door, if you know what I mean.
That makes sense given the looks of you.
Watch it.
Listen, we go in here, we clean up, we get back in time for a nice rest. It's late. This job has already taken me longer than I intended. But I'll keep an eye on you as we figure out this bandit situation.
Well, that's great, but I'll tell you right up front, if any of you drop, it's just a bigger share for me.
I see the kind of scoundrels the guild works up in this business.
I'm hired for my muscle, not for my heart.
When I recover you from dropping, we'll see if your tone has changed.
Well, shall we then?
I'm gonna bust in through the door after their inspiring speech.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you give me group athletics check? Maybe athletics, or if you prefer something else, we can talk about it.
Doing it.
You are getting ready to get in and maybe surprise them or not. We will see. Okay.
Oh, good grief.
That's good enough, I would say. So you go in and you see the scene that I will drop you into right now. So because your rolls were good enough, I will give you a moment to move a little bit around the place. So you will be able to move 5 spaces around before we start any combat.
I would imagine with my 7 athletics check that you all bust in, and since I said I was coming in the end, that the door sort of swings back and smacks me a little bit, resulting in me not being able to position myself well.
Okay, so
You're giving us 5 spaces, up to 5 spaces we can move?
yeah.
Okay. Goldrop charges through the front door, and he walks up to this individual who thinks he looks scary.
Nice.
I assume you're our Mark. Where's the rest of your friends?
You see that he is not the smartest of that group, for sure. He looks at you. Intruders! And you see 2 guys at those crates above him. Yeah, so with DC20, you roll as a team against an encounter DC, and if more people from your team beats it, then you win, and your team goes first, and you decide who goes at which spot. So we will begin right now, and now I will want to ask you who goes first, who goes second, and yeah, all those.
As a cleric, I was thinking of granting some boons to y'all before you take your turn, if that helps decide turn order.
I don't mind that.
Okay.
That's nice. I'm very slow, so that is something. Kill things farther away from me. I only have 3 spaces of movement. So
I'm planning on climbing up high and getting some shots on.
Okay, so quick thinking.
All right, I'll go
Arbor
second.
goes first. Okay, Goldrop goes second. Then we have, so it's Magnus. Yeah. So who goes last?
I'm fine going last.
I'll take last.
Oh, or not. I'll go second to last.
Okay, so Onyx go last, and Sven goes second to last. Okay, so we can begin. And now, Arbor, you go first.
Okay. Relatively, fresh new to the system, but I'm thinking I want to help our giant Goldrop friend by giving him guidance. So would I just target him and cast it? I also was thinking about using an extra, it looks like mana for sustained.
Yeah, so for bless, or
Okay.
for sustained guidance. Okay.
Sustained guidance. And it looks like I just click on the little spot to get the sustained property and then roll.
Yeah.
Is that right?
And also one thing that's also changed with 9.5. Now everyone that should get help die d6 on his character that you can use as a help die for your next roll on. I think it's both saves and checks, so whatever it rolls, you can and how
tip you.
Yeah, and to use those, same thing with guidance. So when you roll guidance, it creates a die next to this d6 on the right side of your screen. And you also can just drag and drop it on the check that you want to help with after he rolls it. So yeah.
Yeah, the top right corner there, those help die, you can drag them onto the card, I think, and use them.
Exactly, and it
Yeah.
will just add it to the result.
Okay, so my guidance was for Goldrop and Sustain, which takes some mana, and then I was hoping I have a jump of 3. Does that allow me to jump up onto this box over here? Or is that too high?
I mean, with high jump, it's calculating a little bit different, but I would say, why not? You are a hero of that story, so
Okay,
just
and is that
you
an
can
action
do it.
point then? Oh, it does.
You need
Oh,
to.
I just got prompted. Yep. So after that, you will have 3 move points left. All right, and then with 2 action points left, my very little research on the system says I might be able to save those and use them in the middle of my turn as well, like if somebody else is going.
So with action points in this system, those reset at the end of your turn. So, and you can use them.
Oh, I see. At the end of my turn.
Yeah. So now spend those. Then you
Okay.
can use reactions later, and you will have less points at the beginning of your turn because of that.
So I don't know the distance on my boomerang, but I'd like to boomerang this guy. He's 36 feet away. Is that probably possible?
Yeah. So 36 in long range of your boomerang, I think.
Okay.
So you need
if
to
I
roll with
have-
disadvantage.
Okay, and I could use an action point to remove that disadvantage, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. So I will do that and just chuck my boomerang across the warehouse at normal for that target.
Okay, so it's a heavy hit on him. So he takes 2 bludgeoning damage. First damage of that game. Yay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think the boomerang comes whipping back around, and even in the shadowy warehouse, I skillfully grab it as I cheer on my comrades. That is it for Arbor.
Okay, so now when you jump on those boxes, you see small guy over here. How can I ping in this 3D?
Long left click. Yep.
Okay, so here. You can see him hiding behind those boxes, and he sees you. There is a moment of thinking on his face, but then he rush to you and will try to hit you with his rapier. So he will try to expose you as well, and maybe he will get an advantage on that. So I will target you quickly, and here we go. Yeah, so it's heavy hit, so you take 2 slashing damage, and you need to make a physical save.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, so you failed, so you are now exposed. So when you are exposed, attacks against you have advantage. If I recall correctly, with expose maneuver, you are only exposed against first attack made against you before the end of this thief next turn. So that's it from him. And now, I forgot about changing the.
So I thought, did I not receive the blessing? Was I supposed to receive the blessing?
It was not a bless. He gave you guidance. So when you roll, he will add this D8
I
to
see.
your roll.
Okay, great. Am I up?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay.
Goldrop.
Tell me if I can do this. I don't know how those boxes are. Can I run and step on this goon in front of me and try to leap up onto those boxes? Do I have the movement to do that?
So you have the movement, but your jump distance is only 2 from what I see.
So I don't have the vertical capability to get there. Okay, then I'm just going to take this guy and I'm going to try to throw him I'm just going to try to throw him. So if I get close to him.
And if you throw him at the box, he'll take damage
From collision,
from
yeah.
collision.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I want to move. And then I want to do a throw. So what do I need to do first? Grapple check? Or can I... Is that how I do it?
Target him and do a grapple check. And then if you want to throw as well, you can just select throw maneuver from there.
Yes.
From that pop-up that will appear.
Okay, got it. And I don't think I can add anything else to this, right? Just, yeah, I think that's all I've got.
I think you can use multiple grapple maneuvers on a grapple. So if you want to do something else,
Like a slam? Can I do that?
yeah,
Okay, like add another.
yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I mean, I have the AP for it. I think that's all I've got. And then
Yeah.
I do roll, I think, with advantage, right? Because he's medium size.
Yeah, this one is. He is huge, but not that huge.
Okay,
You
all
are
right.
bigger.
Not as huge as me. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do that. Let's see how I go. Yeah, baby.
Oh, first crit.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nice.
And I can throw him
Nice.
5 spaces, but if I just throw him against the wall behind him, do I get more damage for that?
Yes.
Yeah, because of collision damage. So he needs to do a martial check. And it's martial check, yeah, against grapple. So he fails. So you have 10 more than him. So it will also increase your distance of throwing.
Great. So I can already throw 5 spaces, I think.
Yeah, and with slam, I think you will also deal extra damage to
Yes,
him.
that's right. It's another one damage.
1, 2. So 1 is basic, then is 2 and 3 because you are over 5. So it's 3 damage from slam. And then from how many spaces did you throw him?
Well, I can throw 5 total spaces. Because I'm a size larger, so I get to throw 4 and then plus my Titan throw, I think.
Okay, so 5, and I will quickly check collision damage.
And does that go farther with the over 5s as well?
Yeah, it should.
7.
Mhm.
So 7. So it's, I think it's 7 damage. Because this box is right behind him. And then 3 from slam. So it's 10 damage.
Okay.
Luckily, this guy is raging as well, so he will reduce it to 5, but it's still huge hit.
Can I ask? Is it even possible? Do these boxes break? Can I break a box behind him?
Yeah. So let's remove those 3 behind him.
So there's 3 behind him. Yeah, we just.
Yeah, and then those guys will fall down. Those two bandits above, they will fall down next to him because of that.
Nice.
And they
They
fall
take falling
prone.
damage, right? Yes.
Technically, though, to rules lawyer a bit here, if he moved in there, he takes 1 less damage. 'Cause he
Okay,
did move.
you're right. But so it was 9, but rounding up, it's still 5.
Still
Yeah.
5.
Come on.
Okay, nice. So it was your turn.
It's my turn.
Okay, now
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and 2 prone guys. So yeah, so that's Goldrop. So now I will say that this brute that you pushed here will attack you. Because of that, he will just go, "Oh, I'm stronger."
Bring it.
Okay, so he will.
And I'm realizing I haven't raged yet, so I'm about to take the full brunt. But he doesn't get advantage either, so.
So he will grab his axe and he will.
Is this targeted by AD, or are you going to be doing a PD move?
It will be an AD move. No, sorry. PD move, because it will be single target. So he will power attack twice and give himself advantage. He will because he's moved. So power attack once and advantage.
Give me your best
Okay, so
shot.
he tries.
Ooh, that's a big axe.
Yeah, it's hit with 4 because of his rage, so not that bad. But yeah, you did better. So
Yeah,
now, Magnus, you're next.
So, I think I could shoot into that combat with the brute, but I'm kind of concerned about this thief who's just shown up. I am displeased with his trickery. So I'm going to climb up on here. Yes, I will spend an AP to move. And then take aim at the thief. And then shoot them with my crossbow.
Do it.
I think, yeah, I should be AP. So I have, I've got the 3 AP left. It takes an AP to reload, so I might spend 2 AP now and then reload, and then I'll be nice and covered. So if I put in... I'm going to try an impair on him with the bow, and then I think that's just out there, and then I click on roll, if I've done this right.
Okay, so it's a heavy hit, and he needs to roll a physical save against impair. So he fails. So he's impaired. So if I remember correctly, disadvantage on physical checks. And in DC20,
Yes.
attacks are physical checks, and spell checks are mental checks as well. So he has disadvantage on attacks.
He will now have a harder time stabbing you up. And then, for my last AP, I'm just going to reload my crossbow.
Okay, so
With
you
a big,
reload
heavy
your...
ka-chunk.
Ting! Okay, now the bandit captain that is standing at the background, he will shout, "What's going on there? Hey! You are supposed to kill them, not die, idiot!" And he will...
Can't get the help.
"This big one is dumb! I will try to trick him!" And he will use Psybolt on you with some extra damage. So it's against... Okay. He's not that dumb! Be careful!
My brain is a steel fortress.
Yep.
So now I think he will...
Like punching a brick wall.
Why not? He will try to command you. Or maybe not, because it will be a second spell attack. So, okay, so he will just pull out his short bow and try to shoot you. You look dangerous, so he needs to get rid of you. So, short bow and maybe hinder. So, he will try to make it harder for you to hit.
Ooh.
So yeah, he misses, but you still need to roll against hinder, so...
Okay.
And you failed, so he did no damage to you, but the bolt is still there in your arm, and now it's a little bit harder to hit. So you have disadvantage on attack, your next attack.
Oh, good thing I'm in a rage.
Okay, and with that, we have Sven.
Right. I will move up. And moving through spaces occupied by enemies. Is that additional movement?
I'm not sure you can move through spaces occupied by enemies. I think it's...
Like if they're prone? I haven't run into this situation before. Like I'm wondering if I can get behind.
Neither did I, so... But I mean, I'm a DM. I say you can, so...
Okay.
Just a quick,
that
easy
is my
step over.
Full movement. Just pardon me, bad guy. Let me just get back here and Hit your
Oh, my arm! My arm!
All right. Actually, I'll still attack the guy on the ground. Since he's prone, that'll just be the more ideal situation. First, we will cast Minor Flame Blade. We'll add Flame Strike on the short sword.
Very good.
Smite. We'll expose him. And yeah.
Poor bastard.
As a spell blade, I think you have one free maneuver when you smite. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah, one
So-
free maneuver. So I use that for expose. So we'll do all kinds of fun damage.
Hitting him with the hot
A
and the
physical
cold.
save. Yep.
Okay, so
Little system shock there.
physical save. Physical save from him, and he
No.
succeeded. So he is
did
not
it.
exposed for a reason, but with that damage,
Bloodied.
he is bloodied already.
All right.
My leg!
We got
My
one.
belly! Ah! There is more!
Dude. Let's just hit him again. That should not be doing
I think you
more damage.
should I think you should have
That should not be
advantage
doing
on that.
And then I get disadvantage for
Yeah,
unit
but
again.
oh yeah, so it's
Second attack.
yeah,
So it's just a flat roll.
same. Okay, yeah, you're right.
And it will
So
not do that fire
one
damage.
Plus.
So should have just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one. So it's well blooded. So he's close to dying.
And that is-
Okay, now. And I think that now it's his turn. He will try to stand up, I guess. Okay, I think it was changed, and now you can just spend movement to stand up from prone, and you do not provoke opportunity attacks. So he will stand up from prone. Okay, he will spend 2 movement on that, and he will try to hit you, Sven, with his, or maybe he will grab into his pockets and throw some knives at
Ooh.
both of you. So Goldrop, Sven, and also this bandit brute, because he's on the way. So he
So
will
that
try
should be
to
AD then. So I will
use his.
raise my shield.
Yeah, it will be AD. Okay, so raise your shield. Okay, and it should go to you. And now we need to rerun calculation, so we reduce it by 1. So it's a hit, but not a heavy hit on you. And on the rest of you, it's a brutal. So this brute is like, hey, what the fuck, man? Sorry. Okay, and now
Feeling a bit
With
like
his-
a pincushion here, gentlemen.
with his second, he will just attack you, Sven. So he grabs his weapon, his axe, and he will try to knock you back with that attack. It will be with disadvantage, so he will spend 1 action point to. Yeah, he will try to push you into that crate as well. So he misses, but you need to roll physical save.
Ready?
Oh,
Okay, you succeeded. So you are unmovable. So he tried, but he failed, and now he's sad. Onyx, your turn.
Okay, starting things off, I'm gonna do combat insight onto the big guy, which would just be an insight check, which I'm going to spend an extra piece of AP in there to give it advantage.
Okay, so this big brute, yeah? Okay, so it's insight against trickery or influence. All right. So he will do trickery. And it's 10, so he won. So nothing happens, yeah?
In that case, I'm just going to take a movement action and then try to attack him with my sword here.
Okay,
Then you will have flanking as well.
Yep.
exactly.
And I'm going to roll my grit at 1 AP for the advantage, use one of my stamina points instead of AP for one of my maneuvers, which that maneuver is going straight into power attack. Seems about right.
Hey,
Nat 20.
let's
Nice.
go. Wow.
What?
That was amazing.
What was that?
That was a Thomas
Special effects.
that was your nat 20 effect? Oh, now I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not seen that one before.
Yeah, nice. So he's still raging, but yeah, you hit him pretty hard. Now he's bloodied.
Okay. That will be the end of my...
All right, so now the bandit archer. He will... So it's hard to see those guys behind the crates, so he will shoot you, Magnus. So he grabs his longbow.
Right.
Power attack, advantage. And let's go.
Very good.
That's sad. Yeah, so he failed. Like you saw, you are good crossbow guy. So you know crossbows are better, and you saw him shooting for like 10 seconds. So there was a lot of time to dodge. And with his last action, he will get scared and move away. Okay,
And
and
simply
now
calmly step to the
this
stone.
throne. Yeah, exactly. So now the second fallen fallen bandit. So he will also stand up from prone. Okay. 2 move points spent. And now he will try to move away from you. So all 3 of you have attack of opportunity on him if you want to use it.
Sure.
But he will try to get back on the crate. So
Okay. Can we all roll for attack?
yeah, just target him and roll the attack. So you will have less points during your turn, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I want to save my points.
Okay, so Onyx or
I'm gonna save
Sven?
to beat up the big guy.
Okay, so there are some plans, I see. Okay. So my bait was not enough for you.
Goldrop cracks his knuckles.
Yeah. Arbor, your turn.
All right, I'm a pretty agile character. I was hoping to kick back on the wall behind me to do just a cool little cinematic front flip over this guy while using a action point to attack him. How do weapon changes work, or is that sort of a given? I had my boomerang, and I'd like to use my rapier.
I think right now it provokes opportunity attacks.
Oh, to change
I
weapons.
need to check in. Yeah. I need to check in the rules. So I think it does, but I don't care. You can change it if you want.
Okay, or for flavor, we can say I still sort of have my boomerang. I'm just using it as, melee. I'm not sure how the mechanics are different on those. So, yeah, so I'm going to just try to get to the other side of him. I guess that would take a little bit of movement, but I'll start with my rapier on him.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Because if he goes down, that will help me decide my.
A lot of crits here, yeah.
He's still
So-
alive.
He is not dead yet.
Ah,
He is
okay.
bloodied.
Okay. And do I need to do any check to sort of flip behind him if I stay in his range? Oh, it says I'll need to at least use action points to move. Do I have to do any athletics or anything to flip over him?
I mean, you're agile. I don't see the reason why you couldn't do that.
Okay, so yep, I kick back on the back wall, do a front flip as I stabby stab right into the top of his shoulder and land on the other side of him. And with my 2 points left, should have 2 points left, I am going to attempt to heal. I think Goldrop, you're hurt, right? You're bloodied?
I am not feeling great.
Fantastic. I am going to, from afar, give you a heal spell. Yes.
All right.
health.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. So you
That's my
nullified all that damage that this brute did to him. Yeah, nice.
Fantastic.
And remember, you still have your D6 that you can add to the roll,
That's
and
that guidance.
the 8 that you.
I would just drop that
Yeah.
onto something that Goldrop does because I wanted. Is that right? Or anyone?
So this D6 is on your roll, but the 8 is from guidance that you can add to Goldrop roll.
Gotcha. So if well, do you need?
Yeah,
Well, okay. I'll
And
just
I
leave it
already
at
have a
that then.
D6 ready to use.
Okay, fantastic. All right, that is my turn.
Okay, so now is that thief that is still impaired from what I see. So he will try to hit you. It will be harder, but he will. And you have no conditions on you, sadly. So he cannot use his cheap shot. But maybe he will just... He sees that you are a caster, so he will try to daze you.
Ooh.
And he has disadvantage on that attack, so he will spend 1 AP to make it even. And now, let's see.
And could I use
He...
my D6 now to help me with this save?
Yeah. So you will just roll the save and then drop that D6 on the chat message.
Boom. Oof. Come on.
Okay, and now... Oh!
Wow.
Yikes.
Oof.
Okay, so you are dazed. So, if I remember correctly, you lose your guidance because it requires sustained action. Oh, we forgot about that before. But yeah, you lose your guidance,
Gotcha.
sadly. So you cannot use that D6. I will remove it from you, and you will
that
take
took my
3
D6?
slashing.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting. So when
uh,
I gave you guidance, I'm in charge of assigning it, and then if I lose the equivalent of concentration, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because you are sustaining that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That didn't remove your. Yeah,
I still
but
have my D6.
you gold.
Goldrop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still have
Goldrop
mine, right?
has his D6, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
great.
And y'all hear me holler out as
So-
Arbor becomes bloodied.
And dazed.
Oh, crap.
So you have
Oof.
disadvantage on your next spell check.
All right.
Okay. Goldrop. Your turn.
Okay. Goldrop's feeling pretty good now after that heal. Cracks his knuckles and he's going to go into a rage. All right, now I want to throw this large guy into the guy right next to him.
Okay, so it will be both collision damage and sharing damage rules
Okay, so I'm going to
explained.
go ahead and do
So, yeah.
grapple. I'm going to do a throw, and I'm going to add slam to that because I think I have the AP for that. I just used 1 AP for rage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see where we go. Why did I get 3? Oh, did I do double advantage? Should I re-roll that?
Yeah.
So that's it.
So yeah, try to re-roll that. Yeah.
Okay.
Or we can just remove last one.
Yeah.
I will just remove it from
Last was
the
the
chat directly, so it's not.
Okay.
Sadly,
it's
but
not a crit. Okay.
but it's still
Still a good roll.
pretty good.
Okay.
So he needs to roll martial check. Poor guy.
Your flank as well to that.
Oh, you know what? I
Or
didn't
does
add my
that work
D6
with
to that though. Oh,
It's-
can I add my
I'm-
D? Is it too late? All right.
You can still do that if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that. I don't think you add flanking into that because it's not an attack. It's athletics. It's grapple. He tries to grab him, and it's more like you grab him by his legs and just slam him into this other guy.
There's my D6. So it's a 30
That's how
total.
it looks like from my perspective.
Okay.
Mhm.
So did
Yeah,
you see the
to
D6
his
added
11,
properly?
so
Okay.
it's so with his health current, I don't think we even have to calculate. You just tell me how you kill one guy with this other guy,
So
because that's what happens right now.
I walk up to him, stare him straight in the eye, and I kind of dip and feint to the right, and then I slide one arm under his armpit and I kind of suplex him, and then I just pick him up and I throw him at the other guy. And then I spit on the floor.
You see this collision. Exactly. A lot of blood everywhere. Just one mass of two bodies merged
Arms and
together
legs.
from that hit. So yeah,
Love it.
yeah, those guys are dead. So because of that, he was this brute was next to after you, but because he's right now dead, Magnus, you go next.
We solve our problems with wrestling around here. And crossbows, obviously. So I'm going to... I shot this thief in the arm last time. I'm going to aim again. And try and just take him out. I think I can just add like 2 power attacks onto an attack. And that
Yep,
works.
you can stack.
Yeah, power attacks stacks. Yeah.
So roll.
And remember
Can I have
about
the
your
D6 back?
D6 that you.
Yeah, let's drag that on there.
Nice.
And now you change it to heavy hit, and you can describe how you kill that guy.
Well, I'm firing a big heavy crossbow, so I would have hit him somewhere in the center of mass and just send him launching off the crates into the darkness beyond with a thud.
Nice. So that's what you see, Arbor. Yeah, he stood there, and now he's gone.
Ka-thunk. He got hit by
Okay.
a small tree traveling at great speed. And then I'm going to reload.
Nice. So now is bandit captain. Ooh, it's not looking good for him, for sure. He will use
Shame they
his...
didn't sort of door it back. Well, he's not visible.
He will try to command you, Goldrop. He will try to use his command on you. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So I need you to roll charisma save.
Okay.
And can he?
Not great.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he can do that. So he will scream to you, "Hey you, big boy! Hit this one next to you!" And I think you have to do that as a reaction right now, or...
On Onyx?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
The
idea.
creature is, you need to spend 2 AP to follow the command.
Oh,
So you
give me a
spend 2
break.
AP to attack Onyx.
okay.
Ooh. Losing the 2 AP is probably the worst
Whoops,
part of
there
that.
we go. Let's try this. 2 AP. How do I spend? Oh, I have disadvantage on my attacks. I still have that disadvantage that hindered. I have that arrow in me.
Oh, yeah. So it will be with disadvantage, yeah. Because
I think
it's
I
not
should've-
the turn of that archer yet, and you
Okay.
made no attacks.
How do I spend 2 AP? Just
You made no attacks.
Sorry.
So
Just roll a
you
regular
can
attack
just
and then
click
just.
on your character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
And then we
attack.
will spend one more manually.
3. Sweet. I think I might have missed. Right.
yep.
Yeah, you missed.
All right.
Luckily. And then I will spend one more point from you manually. Yeah.
Yeah. Do that.
So that was his first thing that he wants to do. And now the second one, he will move here. And he will be like, we need to think about plan B. Sven, now it's your turn.
All right. So
You also see hear him scream, stop them. Yeah, so that's...
So I'm very slow, so this is going to be a very boring turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Stuck in the boxes.
And that... Oh, I have one more AP. Sick. 3. And I'll have one move point left, so we'll go there. Okay, that is my
Okay,
whole
so
turn.
you... Yeah, so Sven, you see them, especially this captain. He's looking through the window, tries to think around it to do something. Probably run away. It's not like a hard guess. So... And you need to kill him to earn that money, so
Oh boy.
start thinking quickly, I would say. Onyx,
The
your
mark
turn.
is on the run, gentlemen.
I'm so slow.
You could probably climb up the
Oh, yeah.
boxes on the other side. Maybe.
Mhm.
You know, what the climbing is like in DC20.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I think it should be fine.
So, seeing Goldrop just attack me, I'm gonna act like it actually hit me. Like, oh, I'm injured, and perform the feint action on this guy up here.
No, it seems like it's just a connection thing.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh no.
And that's funny on the attack.
Oh. Thomas
I was
the
thinking
engine
the way to do
again.
that with the 3D dice. Should really look into that more.
Yeah, so I see that you rolled a few times, so we will grab the first one then. So this
Okay.
crit. All right. And it's against this bandit, so I will roll insight check for him. So yeah, it's not, he's not very insightful. So
She's
sadly
not the
for
brains of the
him,
operation.
exactly. But the dice was still nice. But
Not
yeah,
bad, though.
he fails, so the feint works. Yeah,
Okay. Yay. So
he
that
observes
just means
your
he will.
moves.
That means the next attack check against him before the start of my next turn has advantage and deals extra damage. Yay.
Is that an attack
Exactly.
from
What I'm going to do now,
From-
I'm going to try to actually jump
Is attack from anyone?
from anyone.
That's what it says.
Yeah, the next attack.
cool stuff?
Yeah, so with your jump, I think you can jump there.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Oh, there.
There you go.
That's where I wanted to be.
Oh,
So, yeah,
okay.
on my turn,
Okay.
and
All right. So now is the archer.
shoot, no.
Yeah, should have. Oh, I tried to-
Is everything all right, Onyx?
Everything's good.
All right. Okay, so now is the archer, and he looks at you, Sven, slowly appearing on those staircase, and he is scared of you,
Playing in
and
my
he will try to slow you down. Exactly. He will try to slow you down with his arrow. He will try to shoot you in the knee, and
nuts.
use hamstring enhancement. Sorry, I have to. It's too funny not to do that.
Ooh, not great.
Okay, so he
Oh.
attacks and fails,
Nice
but
look,
you
DC.
still have to save against.
Hey,
Oh, yes.
You
Hey.
can, oh my god! Okay, you are like unstoppable machine. This arrow just flicks off
That's
your
funny today.
armor like. "Ping."
Did not skip knee.
Okay, and he put everything into that, so yeah. So he put everything into that, so he's like, "Come on, boss, come on, do it faster, do it faster." And now is
Woke up, walked towards him.
this bandit next to you, Onyx.
Like the last
So
session I
he
played.
will.
They just kept slowing everything. I could move one space a turn, basically.
That was a fun day.
Okay. Onyx, he will try to attack you and use knockback to throw you away from that box. So yeah, he will. Okay, he will do that with power attack, but he will keep his 1 point. So it's like,
Hit.
okay, it's a hit. You need to
It's not low damage.
roll that.
Let's spend a grip point to reduce that damage by 1.
Yeah, sure. I will revert that. So spend your grit. And you need to roll that save. Did I prompt it to you, or I'll try again?
Physical save.
Okay.
I spent my last grip point to get
You're
myself advantage
fine.
on that save.
Nice.
Yeah. So now he tried to move you away and then run, but he will try to run right now. So he will jump somewhere here. Yeah, I think that's all the movement for him. You can spend your reaction to do an opportunity attack if you want to.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I do need to regain my stamina anyway, so I mean, it gives me a chance to use a maneuver.
That's true.
I'll do that. And an extra AP for the advantage here. Exposed action. Rolling.
Okay, 3 damage. Okay, and did you roll expose maneuver or not?
No, I just did the power
I
attack.
don't know if I. Okay, so you're fine. So he's still running away. Arbor,
Fantastic.
your turn.
So I've got 5 spaces of movement and 3 jump. I've measured between these 2 boxes. I'm trying to get to here. Oops, sorry, I don't have the right. Trying to get to this box. So can I move 5 and jump 15 to get there?
And jump 3, yeah?
Oh, it says I have 0 movement.
So
Let me try that again. It says not enough.
you need to.
Getting a hold the F key something.
So you have.
Okay. Just some levels error. So did that?
Yeah,
cost
you
me
can do
1 AP or
that.
2?
Yeah.
That looks like it only cost me.
So jump is a part of movement. So.
Okay. Fantastic. So I make it to here, which means the guy trying to leave is 50 feet, which is perfect because I would like to cast a magic missile on him. Oops, let me make sure I have him targeted.
Ooh, pretty. Nice.
So yeah,
Ooh,
we have the automated animation set up for some things, just not everything.
Okay. So why does this was with disadvantage? It shouldn't.
Is it my stunned? Is it a mental
should
check
it?
thing?
Oh, you were dazed. You were dazed before, yeah. That's why probably. Yeah. So you are not dazed anymore. But yeah, it's 2 missiles,
I've
so
used
2-3
another
damage to
AP.
him.
To boost that, is that too late to do?
I mean, you mean advantage or you mean to use damage enhancement?
Ooh, good question.
Probably advantage because you are at the first level, so you cannot spend more than 1 mana per attack. Yeah, so you can spend 1 AP to give advantage to that roll. I'm fine with that, so I will just.
Do I just roll again then?
Yeah, why not? Roll again. Just make sure that it's not
Says cannot.
with disadvantage because, calculation.
Oh, it's giving. Let me give myself 2 more AP.
Yeah, because it automatically remembers your
So just roll it regular again. Okay.
multiple check penalty. So just remove that manually.
Okay, doesn't look
Okay,
like it would have.
so it's. Yeah, so 2 damage, it's fine.
That's it. I'm out of AP.
Okay, so now is Goldrop.
Okay. I want to get to the mark.
No.
I'm not going to be able to get there. Could I get on these boxes and can I like throw Onyx over there? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can I get Onyx closer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, I give you permission.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, I'm going to give you the old alley-oop, Onyx. Okay, so I need to spend, do I have enough movement to get up there? And then enough movement to toss? Or enough AP? I mean, I'll spend everything I
think
have
you
just
need
to get.
spend 1 action point to get
Yeah. Okay. I think you'll have
Onyx
to move
there.
me.
Okay, do it. It's awesome.
Okay.
All right, I will move
And then
you there,
I target
and
Onyx
I will give you advantage on that.
Okay.
On that check.
All right. And so then what do you want me to do?
I will give you advantage on that check because it's awesome.
Okay. And what kind of check am I doing?
You just do a grapple again.
Do a grapple
athletics, and Onyx can
You can do your normal throw.
Yeah, I
maneuver,
can-
fail on purpose. So
And
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I meant grapple. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll do my grapple. Yeah.
And Onyx can automatically choose to fail, so you
Am
can
I
click the
doing this
little
right?
like success thingy.
Let's do it this way. Here we go. Yes.
I mean, an automatic fail.
So I'll throw, and I think that's all I'm doing here. So let's try this. Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
do I
with
have
that-
the AP for this?
with that you would have to roll it really
Oh, wait a
poorly.
minute. Didn't I start this turn with less AP because I had to do that command?
Oh yeah, you start with
I
just
had already burned 2 AP.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you did.
So the best I can do is get on the boxes.
Okay, so now you can get out the boxes and throw him. I mean, it's really fun, and I would say you can
Do you
throw
want me
him
to do an
there
athletics check?
if you
Or-
want to.
Yeah. All right, let me do it.
Cool.
Yeah, he's heavy. We will see. Maybe he will just fall flat
All right, so I
on
will.
the ground.
I'll do an
Let's
athletics
measure
check
the distance.
Here. Do I want to use Titanic toss? I guess I can.
So we need. So you need to.
Am I rolling with advantage?
Have 6
Okay.
spaces to move him there.
Okay. So I think I roll
So
with
it's-
advantage here.
Not. Yeah, so it's athletics 21. He fails, so it's +4, and you have a lot of spaces. Okay, it's no
Yeah, I
problem.
can throw
You
5.
grab him and just.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Great. All right.
That must be scary for them. He's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Go have some fun.
All right.
It'll be fun.
So
That's
that's it
my
from
turn.
you, Magnus.
Speaking of express delivery, I've got 1 shipment of lumber for you.
Oh.
I
Installed a new mounting post to your wall. Enjoy that. I don't think I can do anything about that. I've used my DC.
and you reload.
Yeah, and I reload. This is the downside of having the heavy crossbow. You can
Yeah.
do a lot, but then sometimes you just damage the local scenery and don't actually do anything.
Yeah.
Oh well,
All or nothing.
pretty much.
All right. So now
Guess
is
that's my turn. Yeah.
Bandit Captain. Yeah. So he will try to push you away with his heroic bash. So it's you will have to make a physical save. So 1 second. So and he will also try to hinder you with that attack. And advantage. Why not? So it will be okay. I don't want to use advantage. I think right now because I want to make an object action later. So okay, so it's just a hit then on you.
Okay.
So it's
My physical save here.
yeah.
Well, that
So
failed.
it fails.
Mm.
So it knock prone or okay 5 day failed. So it's nothing, but 3 spaces back, so you land on this
Banister.
thingy here. Okay, and yeah, that's the word. And you fall prone
Oh,
because
Ow.
yeah, he can do that. And now he will make an object action. So you will see him opening that window. Or at least try. Let's the fate decide. He's scared. He tries to run away. Let's roll d20. I rolled d29. And
That's NPC advantage right there.
now. Yeah. So it's 13. I would say it's enough. So you see him opening the window, but he cannot do anything more yet. So it's end of his turn. Sven, your turn now.
clock is ticking.
Oh, sorry.
Right. I am throwing my shield on the ground because that'll give me one additional movement.
Shedding weight.
2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, that's actually confusing my character, so I'm just gonna press the buttons.
You walk slowly.
It's terrible. And how much more movement do I have? Can't really.
3 more points. When you right click on your token. I mean, you could try to shove him.
So, what do I have left? 1 point. So, I will use. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. This is what I'll do. Use my stamina on that to get a free attack maneuver to knock him back.
Oh, not bad.
Nice.
Why is it saying it's doing fire damage?
But it's so probably because or
My flame blade is off.
no, minor flame blade is turned off. Yeah, I wonder. Well, I will just not apply that. So
Alright.
it's 3 damage, and he needs to make a save against knocking back. Yeah.
Yep.
That's correct. Okay, so physical save from him.
Oh,
No.
did it.
So he succeeds. Aye. He's getting closer to the exit, but now you stop it a little bit, so it will be harder for him to go out. And now another slow tongue is up. Onyx.
Okay, so all I'm going to pretty much do with my turn is just stand up from prone. And then just down to 1 AP, so stand up from prone, we'll use that 1 AP.
Yeah, and now you have still 3 move points left with that.
It's
3
not-
or
yeah.
2 move points left.
I will
So you can still
go
move
up here.
next to them.
Yep.
Okay,
And I'll be the end of my turn.
so the guys are there.
Oh boy.
Okay, now it's the archer. He grabs his. Why does he have an axe? Okay, let's say he has an axe. So he will change his weapon. So you can, Onyx, you can make attack of opportunity on him if you want to. But I assume you don't because you want to keep it for Captain. Okay, so now he will grab his axe and try to hit you, Onyx. He will just say, "Go away! Leave us alone! We are just bandits!"
Just honest, dishonest
So
work.
he will hit you. Yeah,
Just
exactly.
trying to make a living.
And it's a brutal hit.
Ooh.
So it will deal some damage to you. And now with his last turn, he's a bandit. He's not loyal. He will try to move his captain away.
Nice.
So he will try to and run away. So it will be a shove action, I think. So athletics checks against him.
Hill is fed with the
It's
captain.
an-
I see his plan.
Martial check.
Yeah, martial check from captain. He succeeded, so he's like, "Go away!" And he will elbow him into his nose, and the archer starts bleeding from his nose.
Nice.
And the last bandit, he doesn't give a fuck about that battle anymore. He will just try to run away
head for the exit.
somehow. So he will go here
Door's right there.
and here and there and to the exit.
Yeah, moving looks so fun.
And that's all of his movement. Okay, so he is out.
I just watch him leave.
It was a bloodbath, so.
Yeah.
Arbor.
Maybe that will inspire him to get into a different career.
So I'm thinking about pouring all of my resources into magic missile at the captain. So I'm gonna see if I can do this because he's exactly 50 feet away, which is perfect. And if I cast it and basically get double disadvantage plus 1 mana for extra damage is what I'm going for. So see if I can do
Yeah, you can
How do I give
spend only at the first level. You can
I see.
at the first level you can only spend one
Only spend one
one
for
mana
advantage.
per spell. So
Oh,
1 mana per spell. You can spend as many action points as you want, but
Right.
mana is only 1 per spell at first level.
gotcha. How do I remove mana? I guess I'll just re-click it. Okay. Nope, that did not do it. How do I remove the mana after I've added some to the roll?
Right click on the
Right click.
Oh,
clicked on.
Gotcha. Okay. So I could still give myself double disadvantage to use all action points. And I will roll. that.
Double advantage, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's still not great roll.
So it's
Right.
so 3 missiles, so it will be 3 true damage. It's not bad. He's almost bloodied.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
That's all I can say.
All right. And then, Arbor will be done.
Okay.
Goldrop,
Well,
what you gonna do?
I don't think I have the resources to get over there, right? So can I throw my axe? It's not throwable as a weapon. Is that not a thing?
Okay. I mean,
I don't know what else to do.
I think if you
I think you should be able
throw
to climb
weapon.
up,
I can.
maybe.
Jump over
Yeah, I mean,
grab
you
onto the
probably can-
boxes.
can go
The
there.
GM will allow it.
Can I throw a box at him if I get through my axe?
Take out the entire crowd of them.
Well, that's your build. Why not?
Okay, I'm throwing a box.
I assume it will deal 1 damage and all the things that cancel.
Okay, then I'm gonna throw a box
Yeah,
at
so
him.
it will be
Athletics
from you,
check. Okay, nice. There's the box. All right, athletics check. Let me get there. Yeah, let's go. You said roll with advantage or no?
Let's take a look at.
I think this is my only action, so if I can pour anything into it, I will.
Yeah.
All right, rolling with advantage.
Yeah, do everything you want.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So it will hit him
All right.
with that roll, and it will be like 3 damage,
Like the
and
Wicked Witch of the East.
We knew it was the big bad evil guy. We knew it was the box all along.
All right. That's
okay.
enough
So
to
now
bloody.
he is bloodied.
Okay. I'll just throw
that
boxes
was
for the rest
your
of the game if we.
One. I mean, you can still
Through the box that you're standing
try to
on,
move. There
and
is
then
one.
that's a quick way to
I
get
can
in.
try to move. How much movement do I? How close can I get? I've got.
Yeah. So with
you have to
your
take some AP
5
away from me.
movement, you can.
here,
So for that it will be
So call that.
advantage with. So 2 AP.
Okay.
So with spending 1 AP, you can move 5 spaces. So
Okay.
with 2 AP, 10 spaces.
Okay. So maybe 10 spaces, but I have some verticality I'm overcoming. Do I need to take that into account?
Well, if you jump, you definitely would just fall. So you wouldn't have to, because you just jump straight over, I think.
If you go down the boxes, it's 2 spaces down, 2 spaces across, 2 spaces up. So maybe if you include
Can I get on the
verticality, you
other
could
side of
round
the
up to 10.
banister, or should I just be on one of these boxes? And I can't move myself, so you'll have to just. Why don't you move me, GM,
Okay,
to
so I will
where
move.
you think I can make it? I'm trying to get as close to the
think you
banister
will be
or
fine
over it.
there.
Okay, great. I'll take it.
Somewhere here.
Well, that's my turn.
All right.
Standing menace.
So now is our. Yeah.
So
You start to smell some excrement.
what are the disadvantages of shooting into melee? Because I know that in various games they have various problems that occur when you try that.
So if you are in melee and try to shoot someone, you will have disadvantage from close quarters.
But he doesn't have any
But if I'm shooting
disadvantages shooting into melee from range.
Yeah, like, is there a chance that I will accidentally hit Isven or something if I shoot at the...
Oh no.
Alright.
There are no rules like that I'm aware of.
Good stuff.
The only
So-
maybe would be cover. That'd be the only maybe. But it just depends on the GM if they want to use people as cover.
Yeah, but I'm for that game I don't really
Okay.
think we need to do that, so it's okay.
I'm just gonna try one big shoot. See if I can do some damage this time.
Oh.
That was almost an 18. Oh well. RNG just gets me today. So I'm going to spend my last AP to reload and just continue decorating the wall behind him with bolts.
Okay, so now it's his turn. So he will try to move away, try to run, but first he needs to move you, Sven. At least a little bit, because you are standing on his way. So he will try to shove you.
All right.
So it's his shove. It's athletics versus march.
Or you could have
So
him
he will-
command me to get out of the way. That'd be fun.
Good idea. Good idea.
and so I'm going to
Thank you for
declare a
that.
spell duel on that command.
Nice.
It was a
All
trick.
right.
So yeah, I'm going to use my sword for that spell duel because I can with wherever it is, the hex, or not hex, spellbreaker, something like that.
Spellblade. Yeah, Spellblade something. Okay.
And so I
So,
need
let's
to
do-
roll spell duel. Enter the contested. Okay, so I don't remember this screen popping up before.
So his
The
check is
What am I putting in?
23.
What's the mana spent? Is that my mana spent or is that their mana spent?
It's contestant or
Says you spend 2 AP to initiate a spell duel.
Mm-hmm.
When you do, you make an attack check.
yeah.
and you
So
can spend it.
so contestant
I'm
mana
the
spent is
contestant.
0 because you're like there is contestant and then it's your mana spent and your stamina spent. Maybe instead of using spell duel, use spellbreaker because you can spend stamina on those as well. Not only mana.
So I'll just go into my sheet because I know how to find it.
Yeah, I see.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, so contestant spell check
You
value
have
is
advantage.
23.
You have advantage
Mana
if you're
spent is
within one
0.
space. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
All right.
You do have advantage
Here.
on the roll because you're within one space.
Then your value was 23.
Yeah, 23. And you can pour
I
more.
accepted it, and it did not
AP
do
later.
anything.
Mm. I will check it. Maybe okay. Let's just do it manually. So, make a spell check. Add how many mana and stamina I want to it, and yeah, and it will be rolled again. It's 23.
Not letting me add mana to a regular spell check. So we'll just
Just manually.
do that myself. Roll that,
Nice.
and there.
Okay,
Whoa.
23 plus your mana and stamina I want to spend on it, so you probably win. So he tries to open his mouth, and you cut his tongue off.
Nice.
Marvelous.
Spell duel
Yeah.
1.
So now he's bleeding. Okay, his last thing he can do. He will try to slowly crawl out of the window because you are next to him. Because you are there and standing.
Go.
So does
almost
everyone get an
at the window.
opportunity attack
So you
on
have
him?
attacks of opportunity with advantage on him.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Onyx and Sven do.
Perfect.
Okay.
Don't let him get away.
And you have one extra advantage because he's doing it very slowly. So remember about that.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh. Nice. Good one. Wow.
Is it with me? So work out.
That's a brutal.
Okay.
oh.
Brutal with 3 power attacks.
Hey, Onyx, welcome to the fight.
All right.
Finally, I know. I've been just doing skill-based actions this entire time.
Yeah, I think now you have to describe how you kill him both.
yeah.
Okay. I cut his tongue off, and we'll just say that that's my attack as well, and we'll let Onyx do the rest.
Yeah, I'll just literally cleave him in half and just kind of have my axe kind of I swing very hard and my axe completely hits the wall.
That's done. What are you doing?
Nice. Okay, so now this last bandit just tries to either run away or he just surrenders after that. So we can stop that combat there.
We're not
Oh,
paid to kill
I
him,
wanted
so-
I wanted to throw
Okay,
the
so-
captain's dead body at the other bandit. No, that's fine. I'll undo
Which
my
half?
rage. I'll derage. All
It's only
right.
advantage.
Well,
Remember, gentlemen, we've had a job to do.
We're getting paid.
We're getting paid.
I guess it was too much to hope for a larger share, but I'm glad you all made it through that one. Maybe we should do this again sometime. I do want credit for the assist of throwing Onyx at the enemy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
I will give you the tongue trophy. There you go. Have the tongue.
Yes, I put it on my necklace of tongues.
There
Well, that
wants
was
to
great.
be.
I loved smashing boxes.
Yeah.
I like smashing boxes and
Yes.
changing the terrain. That's a great way to manipulate a map.
Mhm.
Awesome.
That's
Pretty fun.
something I used to do
Pretty
in
fun
2D as well. But anyway,
Right.
I liked the new system, the ability to be flexible with the action points and really
Hmm.
think about, lots of variety.
Yeah, mine was pretty fluid. I enjoyed it. All right, gents. Well, with that, thanks everybody for joining. Anyone who's watching this made it to the end, leave a comment about if you have questions about how the system works, how 3D works. We'll be watching these comments and responding to them later. I'm also going to link to everyone's, to the degree anyone here has links to link to. I'll put those in the description as well. And in the meantime, thanks everybody for a great combat round. That was a lot of fun.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all. Good job, everyone.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Patryk. Bravo for leading us
Yes.
through it. First time
done.
players as well. So I think everybody can see it's pretty intuitive. You built enough automation in here, which lets it kind of drive for us. So, well, that's it. Well, with that, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.